Welcome back, Cubs. Direwolf here, and today we're going to be talking about child abuse. This is a very difficult topic to cover as a parent, however it's a very important topic that we must discuss. What has started this conversation on YouTube recently is the channel Daddy05, or Daddy of 5. This is a daily life vlog ran by these two individuals and their 5 kids. This channel has over 750,000 subscribers and is very popular, and revolves mostly around pranks. Many of the pranks are directed towards and involve the kids, and particularly many of them focus on the youngest child, named Cody. The purpose of this video is to not further disseminate the videos of their child abuse, because I'm sure most of the people that watch my channel have already seen the videos. The purpose of this video is to show to the parents that they are abusing their children, both physically and psychologically. After a recent video where they did just that, they've gained a lot of attention. In responding to all the negative comments they received, they made a video where they claimed that they felt that their kids were not being psychologically abused because they were receiving lots of gifts. To me, this means they do not understand what psychological abuse is or how it affects children. So here is the legal definition of child abuse. Child abuse has been defined as an act or failure to act on the part of a parent or caretaker that results in the death, serious physical, or emotional harm. Child abuse laws raise difficult legal and political issues, pitting the rights of children to be free of harm on the one hand against the rights of families to privacy and the right to parent and raise and discipline their children without government interference on the other. In the United States, though the state laws vary, one thing that seems constant is any time a child is seriously physically or emotionally harmed is considered child abuse, which can result in your children being taken away from you, jail time, and fines, which in comparison is a small punishment compared to the irreparable damage you are doing to a children's psyche during these critical stages of development. If you take a look at these videos, it is obvious that they are causing physical harm when he bloodies his child by throwing him headfirst into a bookshelf, and this is something he chooses to show on the video. How many things does he cut out of the videos? In addition, he also encourages his children to fight because it creates entertaining content for his viewers. This also teaches his children that violence is an appropriate way to deal with minor disagreements and creates a hostile living environment for the smallest child, who always seems to be the butt of the jokes and the violence. So it appears that the parents and the older children are guilty of small amounts of physical abuse that have actually been caught on camera, which implies that a lot more is done off camera. But are they guilty also of emotional abuse? Well, let's look at the definition of emotional abuse. According to the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, emotional abuse is the ongoing emotional mistreatment or emotional neglect of a child. It is sometimes called psychological abuse and can seriously damage a child's emotional health and development. Emotional abuse can involve deliberately or trying to scare or humiliate a child, or isolating or ignoring them. Now that I've made it painfully clear what emotional abuse is, and that emotional abuse is child abuse, please watch these clips and tell me if you see someone being deliberately scared, humiliated, isolated, or deliberately emotionally abused in any way.
Hey guys! So, I got a prank for Cody.
Get your fucking ass up here! What the fuck?
What did you do?
What the fuck? I didn't do that!
What the hell is that?
I didn't do that!
You tell me what you did!
I swear to God, I didn't do that!
Cody!
Hey, go over your carpet!
I didn't do that! I swear!
Cody,
I didn't do it!
You're
Here
taking
you go
it-
with the fucking lying again.
you are going to lose your allowance and everything.
We didn't do this!
Yes, you did.
Stop!
Yes, you did. It's just a prank, bruh. I think you're moving. What is even happening?
I can't move! Don't blame me for something I didn't do!
You
I hate
obviously
when you all
did
do
it.
this.
You ob-
Why you in here, Jake? No, just stop!
Stop! Jake!
I hate him! No!
No! Get out of my chair!
No, take a joke.
Your faces!
Take a joke! You're the only one in the house that can't take a joke and gotta act like a butthole!
It's just a prank, bruh.
I told you
just
you
a
always
prank,
go
bro.
after me and Cody!
It's just a prank.
So you all made me go through all this just for a stupid prank!
Yeah.
I'm tired of this.
You want to go outside and play?
No! I do.
You want to go outside and
I
play?
want everybody to leave me alone. I just want to be left alone so I can calm down.
At least you're not beating us like most parents.
Stop it!
I just go and take the camera with you.
No!
At least you're not beating us like most parents.
Stop it!
I said just go and take the camera with you.
No!
It is obvious from these clips from only a few of the 300 plus videos on the Daddy05 channel that these parents are physically and emotionally abusing their children, most of the focus being on the youngest, Cody. And it is very obvious from the emotional outbursts from Cody how much he's affected by this abuse. However, his parents don't seem to care or understand that he is being abused, because they made a video responding to all their negative responses. Negative responses from fans, whom I point out, are showing they care more about their children than they do. In their response, they say that their kids are not being abused because all the videos and all the pranks give them money, which allow them to give the kids gifts. They say that because they give the kids gifts, that they are not abused. But I hate to break it to you, gifts do not magically take away the damage of psychological abuse. They are simply a bribe that allow you to justify continuing to abuse your children on YouTube for money. Things and stuff are not a suitable substitute for good role models and life lessons. And they are in no way a fair or wise trade for the long-lasting psychological damage you are doing to your children. Linked in the description of this video are some resources that you should read. One article clearly defines the developmental stages of children and how each of those stages builds upon the lessons from the prior stages, and that how each of those stages can be retarded and damaged by long-term stressors, showing that long-term child abuse causes irreparable damage to the development of a young mind, and that the likely outcome of your behavior towards your child is long-term drug dependence, depression, and other psychoses. Your behavior, as seen in these videos alone, is engineering your children to be dysfunctional in their later life. To the parents, this may have been how you were raised, however, I highly doubt it was. However, you need to stop doing what you're doing. You cannot fix the damage you've already done, but you can prevent yourself from doing more damage. Your YouTube channel is not worth damaging your children's lives. This clip right here shows the entirety of the problem.
Go and take the camera with you.
No! I gotta vlog my life. You know that.
Your child is telling you he doesn't like how he's being treated to create content for your video blog, and you tell him that you have to vlog your life. You are valuing making dramatic content that will get lots of views over the health and welfare of your child. That is sick and twisted and also messed up priorities. You can definitely have a daily video blog and children where you put the children first and the video blog hobby second. At no point should the health, welfare, and happiness of your children come second to a video blog. I say this as a person who has 2 children and also has a daily video blog run by my wife. At no point will I ever value my YouTube channel, its views, or its content over my children.
All you haters, you are the ones that give our children drama.
Look, knock, knock.
Exactly.
You are the one that cause us problems. You are the one that try to embarrass us and embarrass them.
You're the one that's ruined our life. Okay, Emma, that's a little too far.
Daddy05, in your video response and your recent tweets, you have stated repeatedly that you believe people are out to get you and are trying to embarrass you and your children. That is not the case. We care about your children, and we're trying to point out to you what you're doing is harmful. Please listen. I deplore you. Please change the way you are treating your children because it is not healthy. And not only is it harming your children's development, it is also criminal.
We've been investigated already for the YouTube channel. Nothing was found.
If someone reports you and your family is broken up, it is not because someone else did something wrong. It's because you broke the law and someone else reported it. I don't want that to happen. What I do want to happen is for you to change your behavior. And your incentive is the longer you continue doing your current behavior, the higher chance that someone will report you and CPS will come and take your kids away. I have given you all the information you need to do the right thing. Now it's up to you. Direwolf out. I also want to point out when you did that skit where you dressed up one of your kids as an intruder with a ski mask and then you come out with a gun, I really hope that was not a real gun, because if it was, you are incredibly irresponsible with a firearm. You never point a gun at anything you don't plan to kill. I know this was a skit and the father was completely aware this was not a real intruder. I also want to point out to everyone else that even with an unloaded firearm, you always treat the firearm as being loaded, and you never point it at anybody unless you plan on killing them. You should not be teaching your kids that guns are a prop for you to use when you're playing around. They are a very deadly tool. It is possible this was a fake gun. However, you're projecting a message to all of your viewers that playing with guns that they think are real is okay. It is not.